Hello and welcome to my podcast. If you are new here, a warm welcome from me. See if you like hanging out over here and if we vibe. You can see the first episode of the podcast if you want to know a little about me. If you are following me, thank you so much for your support. It means a lot to me. I am really grateful. I hope you continue listening to me because I have a lot to say, clearly. So let's get started with today's topic without further ado. So today's topic is accountability. Now, in my life, everyone keeps talking about self discipline and you should have self control and you should do this and you should do that. Everyone in my life is out there to give me some advice or the other. And I know that they're coming from a really good place. Their intention is not to put me down or make me feel bad. And I have a lot of respect for what is being said to me, even though I don't follow half of it. But the point is, does anyone ever tell you, start doing this, and I will see to it that you continue doing it no matter what, and I will help you do it? No one says, I will take your responsibility. And rightfully so, why should anyone? But my point is that if people are so concerned with my life and what is going wrong with it and where I am going wrong, they should be equally concerned in the matters of me actually doing it. But sadly, no one ever offers, or not at least in my life. All people end up doing is that they make you feel like you have so much work to do and that you're not doing it, and then when you don't do it they'll ask you probably once or twice, and then they'll stop asking completely. In their head they have given up on you, and that kind of hurts because here you are trying your level best to bring in all the changes and do things, but it is just not happening at all, and that kind of brings you down, and then the disappointment of other people kind of brings you down. So that's where the only thing that really matters the most comes in. And no, I am not talking about motivation. In my life, I think I have seen every single possible motivational video for my workout, for my life, for anxiety, for issues I deal with. But yeah, most of all, I have really watched a lot of motivational workout videos. But let me burst your bubble here. That shit doesn't work. I have been there and done that. All it does is that it gives you a dopamine rush and makes you feel happy momentarily. And that, my friend, isn't making you get out of your comfortable couch or bed. That isn't making you wear your shoes and go out for a run. That is just giving you a temporary illusion and fulfilling a side of you that feels good when you get motivated. But is it really doing that? I think that there is a very small percentage of people that really get motivated by these videos. Okay. I'm not saying it completely doesn't work. I'm just saying that the percentage of those people is really small. And if you start listening to this stuff in loop, you will end up doing just that, only listening and not executing and not doing what you're supposed to do. So when I was in my motivational videos phase, I would just lie down in my bed, put on YouTube, and thanks to the algorithm, I would have like a well curated list of videos on my YouTube, and I would just non-stop click on one video after another because I want to hear it all and gather all sorts of knowledge on the subject. I feel that what I will learn will get me out of the funk. But sadly, it doesn't help, and it still doesn't help. I still get my bouts of listening to motivational stuff, but now I do it for a different purpose. Now it is no more about getting motivated, it's more about knowledge and information. And if some idea from everything I'm listening clicks and I like it and I can sort of imbibe, I can use it in my life in some way. Anyway, by now I'm sure you must be thinking that Swati is going on her own trip with this conversation, but I'm not. I'm going to get back to the point. The only thing that works in terms of really getting stuff done is accountability. Whether it is accountability taken by another person or by your own self, that is the key. There is no way in hell you are going to get up and go and do that workout. I am telling you this from years and years of experiencing all of that in this department. That is the reason why I kept a personal trainer for myself, because I was giving her something to keep me motivated and train me well. And I still remember she was my favorite trainer of all times. Like, a big shout out to Kavita, because she was amazing. What she would do is she would emotionally blackmail me to come to the gym. And that is how I ended up in the gym 3 times a week. And every time I worked out, I felt amazing. So, coming back to accountability, you either need to rely on another person in this department or you have to do it yourself. And in my life, I chose to do it myself. The issue is that most people live really busy lives. Everyone is struggling, and in between all of that, to expect another person to take accountability of yourself, that I think is a lot to expect. And like I always say about expectations, the lower the better. I think it is important to hold yourself accountable for everything that you do in your life. Now, how do you do it? It is really, really simple. You just tell yourself you're going to do something and you just do it. Don't let your mind trick you or play with you. Just do it like your life depends on it, or whatever your reasons are. Figure out your why. But do it, all right? Or else you are going to go back to binge watching motivational videos and do nothing. Just be accountable for yourself and the things you do. There are a lot of ways. Like, for example, I like creating lists, timelines, deadlines, schedules, and I try my level best to stick to them. In my work life, I have a social media team that keeps me accountable, so that's a relief. In personal life, I'm still in the process of figuring it out. But yes, I have accountability where I need, and that is the only thing that matters the most to me. So, whatever your goals really are, whether it is lifting weights or reading more books or doing whatever you want, if it comes under the list of things that you have been procrastinating, giving up on, attempting to do, and failing, just fix a day and time of the week for those activities. Without using your mind, just go ahead and do it. See, Nike's got it really right, when it says just do it. Best mantra to live by. And I am not sponsored by Nike, though my aspirations would be too, but no, I am not. So, yeah, just get up and do it, yeah. So, before I sign off, I would just like to say be accountable for yourself, or keep failing. The choice is completely yours, and you have no one but yourself to blame tomorrow in life when you look back and wonder about all the things that could have been possible, you could have done, and the what ifs. The time is now. So just do it, baby. Just do it. All right. If you like my content and this stuff resonates with you, hit me up. My email ID is sanskari@gmail.com. You can follow me for more content. You can start a conversation. If there's any topic you would like to discuss, email me and I will try preparing something around it. That's it from me, signing out. Love, Swati.